Okay, welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, I was gonna.
I mean, mine. When you said a warding spell, I don't know if that was my glyph of warding, but I did that.
I already put up an alarm at the tunnel, so
Let me.
for the entrance.
I had. Oh, go ahead.
I just... Never mind.
I had. Let me pull this ring out. And it was a dagger. Wolfen, while she's doing that, or Weldon, while Emmy's doing that, do you want to look at this other item? I think you both can ID.
I cannot ID now.
Okay.
I'm too tired. No
I
spell slots.
understand. I understand. I think if we did one item, maybe the ring, because that could be useful for anyone. I don't know if Fancy, do you use a dagger?
I don't remember. No. Well, did you have like a special magnifying glass that could do something once a day? Or was that?
Me?
Yeah,
Nope.
I don't remember if you had.
Not that I remember. Nope, I just got
I thought Emmy had like the cloak of random items that had something like that.
It has some non-magical items on it, but let me look real quick and see if she's got any other. Maybe she's the one that got the.
While he's looking that up, I also have the scroll of teleportation circle. Now I was listening to that. I didn't think I was the one who took it, but I get it out, and I hand
In
that.
case it all goes really bad. Oof. Reset.
Yeah, and I hand that to Armaros. You take this. If we have to get everyone out, then I need that. I just want someone else to grab it.
I think I already have this scroll of teleport.
Do you have one in your inventory? Because then maybe we have two. Well,
I have one.
Val. I give this one to Val. I'm not sure where we got the second one from. It could have been part of our kit from our first thing. I don't know. Val, I give this one to you.
Okay, she can ID one more thing. So which thing would you like her to ID?
I think the ring, because like it might be useful for anyone. But that's up to you guys.
Yeah, that's fine.
I say in the party sheet there is a potion, a dagger, and a ring. Okay, we'll use her thing to ID the ring.
Ooh. Requires attunement, so. That's cool, though.
Where's the party sheet?
Upper right, under tool, it's the second little button by the combat tracker.
It's like the three little people icons stacked on top of each other. Under tool, right next to combat tracker, and then the inventory tab.
Yeah, who's got an open attunement?
Superman ring.
So you get to use it once for free, and then if you use it again,
What is an exhaustion level? I saw that.
exhaustion stacks up and can be removed with a long rest. But the first let me pull up the levels. It's just easier.
If you ever max them out, you just fucking die.
Yeah. There are.
I think it goes to 6.
There are 6. Yeah.
I don't think we've ever gotten beyond 3.
Yeah, the first one is just disadvantage on ability checks, so that's not like attacks but that is like if you perception or disable device or things like that. First level gives you disadvantage on ability checks. The second level cuts your speed in half. 3 gives you the disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. 4 is cuts your hit points in half. 5 is your speed is 0, and 6 is death.
What's 7? Undeath.
Someone pokes at your corpse.
Lich's freedom.
So if anyone has an open attunement item, this could be a useful thing to use. I don't know.
I'm sure Fancy does not. I'm sure he's already cheating with attunements.
Is this something our
But he will
artificer
gladly wear
could?
the ring since he can't see anything anyway. I mean,
Is something our artificer could like break down and remake or something?
remake. Can we get a re-roll?
No,
I need just one for dark vision all the time. How
I
about
don't know.
that?
I don't know how the artificer stuff works. I thought they could make certain magic items if they had them.
Everywhere this party goes, it's dark. Hard on us humans.
It's got a good use. So I don't know. I don't know what everybody's talking looks like.
They can make their own magic items out of, or make something non-magical magical, and add properties to it. Artificers, anyway. Okay. So, anything?
Yeah.
What else we want to do before we get ready to?
I have a question that will be to Drad, but it's for Weldon and Emmy. About the Shadow Anchor. Weldon had a pretty good role at figuring out what it does and everything. So about this explosion, if we were to break it before while it was still connected to this energy source, how big of explosion are we talking about? We're like this whole mausoleum, the whole graveyard, half of Erden. Like what's the scale here?
Unknown, but I won't be here.
So Dredd, I mean, I know you didn't know either way. I could attempt it.
No, I got this. I got this.
I will attempt
Definitely.
it after you got this.
I got this.
Oh, you do got this.
What's this? Arcana.
Oh, Weldon did it. Okay, that makes more sense.
Look, even I know
bad,
something.
shit, okay.
I mean, that's admirable.
I
Just
wanna,
not 20.
I want to roll just to fit in now.
Don't use up another 20. Hey! All right, we're fucked. That's the end of our adventure. Too many good rolls.
And that's if we dismantle the portal without disconnecting it first. Right? Okay.
I had a backup plan, but if it's gonna blow up Erden, I wouldn't do it.
File it under tertiary then.
Yeah, this
So
is why I gave away my scroll of teleportation circle. Yeah, while we're talking about Dagon, like, there's a lot of souls here. This is pulling in a lot of shit. So, I do think when we get to this, we should maybe set up Emmy and get her to it and have her maybe instead of part of the combat, maybe have her start disassembling this safely. Because I feel like it could be bringing more troops in even as we're fighting. I just have to.
Um,
Primary mission, if that thing's here, I do believe it is. I mean, if we die here, we die after that thing's been fucking taken apart and destroyed. So that's the mission.
all right. So, if we are gonna try and rest, I want to use a wild shape to summon like basically a lookout that'll be 100 feet away from me. Kind of patrol. I can use my wild shape, um, a use of wild shape to cast the find familiar spell without the material components. Yeah. So it'll be a fey, but it can be um 100 feet away and telepathically connected to me. So it would give us a
Okay.
Yeah.
And which side? Where do we want to put them?
I'm assuming, but I may have gotten a little
Like the down?
sidetracked, but we went up into the cathedral, right? And then
Yeah.
closed the stairs. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
So then I would have done it sort of on the way out the stairs, and then whatever 100 feet from wherever we camp, like in the stairs,
Okay.
lowest point possible is kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's basically pretty close to the foyer area in the other map. Right. I mean, the staircase was a pretty long wind down into the mausoleum. It was like what would be the several floors. So you could probably go one room, like partially down the hallway towards the room with the water in it, or off to the side towards the barracks.
Well, I would assume that to get to us, theoretically, they have to go up the stairs. So just in the room, off the stairs is good.
Okay. Yep. That main foyer room.
Yeah.
Okay. If we're ready to rest, I would need to know the order of the watch.
Fancy can't be bothered to watch. After he put the thing down, he's confident.
But I'll take the first two.
Okay.
I'll take third.
Take fourth.
Yeah. Fifth. Or until we wake up or whatever.
Okay. 5 watches will be let's see. Just split it across. It'll be about 9.5 hours for a long rest. If we rotate the watches.
I just had to get the Arcana roll, didn't I? Fancy was snoring the whole damn time. And that's all I heard was me, 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 me. But his me, 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 me was like, it was making a nice tune.
Little harmonics.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty solid.
What am I missing?
On my watch, 7 legions sneak in.
Well, even if I'm asleep.
What dice are you rolling with a negative 14?
Yeah, threw on a negative 20 on the modifier while he's sleeping. That's
Just says apnea. He's not even being just, breaking even for the group. He's actually being a detriment to perception.
I have to cast a heal into him every 30 minutes so he'll breathe again.
The night is too quiet. The air itself feels like it's listening. There's a fog that rolls in after midnight. It doesn't just obscure your vision, it dampens sound, like a blanket laid over the world. You notice something else. Shadows no longer fall where they should. The trees stretch west. You can see through the panes of glass. Once, you catch a glimpse of something just outside your vision, a tall figure standing motionless beyond the edge of the graveyard. But when you turn to look, there's nothing. Still, you feel watched, even when you're alone. Let's see, Val took the first 2.
Correct. And I just third.
And when the tall man came in, it was on the 4th.
He didn't come in. He was on the edge of the graveyard.
Oh, he's coming in.
But we also have this.
Dagon.
Would you consider him slender?
Yes.
You just lay down to begin your rest as Val takes his watch. Slumber comes to you fairly quickly. Exhaustion has that effect. But dreams start to invade. Very vivid, powerful dreams. The dream doesn't just begin, it descends. You stand in a cathedral made of glass and starlight. The ceiling fractures, shard by shard, as if the sky itself is breaking. You reach for your divine magic, and it resists. Not gone, not broken, but entangled. As if another hand is tugging on the same thread of power, trying to unravel it mid-cast. Then, silence. No voice from Mistra, no celestial warmth, just a pressure building behind your eyes and inside your veins. You see a great loom, not one of thread, but of souls, and a foreign weave choking its pattern. Veins of shadow, luminous yet wrong, wrap around the weave of Mistra. They slither between runes, binding intentions, warping fate. Suddenly, you see yourself from above, a soldier again, a sword in one hand, magic in the other, but the magic burns without your control, wild, hungry, then a whisper. Not Mistra's voice, but one that knows her power. The weave frays at the edge of shadow, and when it breaks, whose will shall bind it? That's when you awaken, jolted at the start of your shift, as Who was right before you were 5th? So who was right before? It was Armoros.
Weldon.
No, Weldon was.
No, I was 5th.
Yeah, Armor. Okay, so just as Weldon starts to wake you up, you jolt up just before he does. The divine power
Well,
still
calm down,
answers you, but now it hums with friction, as if sharing space with something else.
Yeah, I would have immediately like cast like light on something small, just to see if I could. Did you see anything, Weldon?
Nope, nothing. Just shadows everywhere.
More than you know. Get some sleep.
You cast the light spell, and you could feel maybe it took a heartbeat longer than normal to like click into place where the spell wove itself. But it works. Val, by this time, your meditation has begun. When you reach that silent meditation, normally you find that peace and tranquility as you begin to rest. The silence surrounds you, but not the kind born of peace. This is the silence before a scream, the stillness in the noose's final knot. In meditation, you're pulled not inward, but downward, through memory, through lives that once wore your face. You see the edge of a blade, a battlefield cloaked in shadow, a name whispered in fear. Your name, or one you've shed. You remember pieces, not full moments, just flashes. The look in someone's eyes right before you struck, the cold satisfaction that followed. A war fought in silence, and a vow never fulfilled. You do not remember their names, you do not remember why, but the weight remains, the kind of weight that never left you, even in this new form. And then she is there, the Raven Queen herself. Not ethereal, not unknowable, she is moonlight and feathers, and silence given form. She does not smile, but she does see you. She steps forward, eyes like frost, and speaks, not with cruelty, but certainty. You were not reborn because you were innocent. You were reborn because you were unfinished. Memory is not forgiveness. It is a tether, one that must hold when the dark tries to drown you, drown who you've become. That's when your meditation ends as the dawn approaches and the rest ends undisturbed.
I had the greatest night's sleep. I think you guys were worried about really nothing. And look at all this cheese that we have. This is fantastic. Guys,
I mean,
do,
to lay off that
do you want
cheese.
some cheese?
I throw a marble at him. More of a barbarian. Exactly, a barbarian.
Oh, I just noticed there's a fog effect on our
He
cathedral.
just turned it on.
Okay, that's why I just noticed it. I got it on my second screen.
As you wake from your rest, you can tell right away something's off. The campfire burns, but its light feels weaker, like it's getting swallowed by the dark. The shadows around your bedrolls don't stretch, they cling. They don't dance, they watch. The air is cold, but not in a sharp way. It's heavy, damp. It sticks to your skin, settles in your bones. You can feel it, like the inside of a sealed tomb. Then there's the sound. It's not wind, it's not an animal, it's under you, in the ground. Slow, rhythmic pulse, not constant. Sometimes it skips, sometimes it groans, like the land is breathing, or like something far below is trying to wake up. You're not alone. You see them, faint, pale shapes moving in the mist. Ghosts, dozens, more than that. Faces half formed, some just flicker past, others stop, looking toward the mausoleum. Every one of them is being drawn in, not walking, but pulled, like they're caught in a current they can't resist. They're not screaming, they're not angry, they're just empty. You feel the pain in them like pressure behind your eyes, this deep, gnawing sadness, like they've forgotten how to rest, like something is holding on to them and won't let go. For the spellcasters in the group, you feel something very different, just innate into the power that you wield. Something's wrong with the magic. Arcane or divine, it doesn't matter. The weave here moves, but not how it should. It resists. It flexes. It feels like trying to catch your balance on a ship in a storm. The spells seem to work, for those that have tested, but the flow of power is off. It's not broken, it's being reshaped. You can tell exactly where the source of this disturbance is coming from. That thing
We can.
down below, the anchor. It's not just holding the portal, it's feeding. Feeding on magic, feeding on souls. You feel it in your teeth, behind your eyes. It's active, it's growing, and it knows you're here, and it's not going to stop.
Fancy feels all this, but to the party, he's trying to be like super optimistic. So he's like, "Well, I did have a great rest, and I'm feeling fantastic. I think we have a good shot today. And how you feeling?" He goes around patting people on the rump. "How you doing, Amaros? Dagan? Emmy?" Pats her on the head. "How about you, Weldon?" Gives him the little trigger fingers from far away, you know.
I shoot a firebolt past him.
Hey.
Play finger guns? We need to solve our problem. And end this
Uh,
thing below us.
Fancy, as he's going around, he tries to remind everybody that the password to get by the thing that he left on the stairs, you have to say pumpkin pie on the way down. So when we go, you know, just remember.
While they are doing that, I want to roll back a few seconds. And
Yeah.
while there's some commotion going on, in Elvish, I say to Val,
What? What is that?
Assuming I can add in my 2 spells.
I'm sorry, your preparation. Yeah, when the long rest
Yeah.
completes, you may change your spells around however you see fit,
Okay.
up to your cap.
I did post a little picture because they put a nice little image of when everyone can how they can change the spells. So nice in one place. And druids can just fucking do all kinds of baller. How do I do an emote? If anyway, Dakin smells a vial. Yeah, I just gather up my gear and make sure everything's ready to fight. I look at the two people I know who can cast familiars. Should we try to send a scout quickly, just so maybe we know what's right in front of us? I'd really like to be able to scout the way. Well, I mean, do we feel it more now? Do we know? Can we feel the tug to the exact room? Maybe following the corpses.
Yeah, you like the effect, the ever-present effect, the sound, the feeling. You could almost point to it underground.
Well, never mind that. Maybe just have Val sneak ahead slightly. We're in the throat of the beast right now. They probably knew where we were, but they've started their end game now, so they may not be worried about us, and that is concerning.
Everything's concerning as long as we stay here.
Just kind of look at Val, give him a lead the way thing.
Yeah, I don't have a familiar to
Stealth,
send.
stealth ahead. Yeah, I guess since we know, I guess we discussed it a little bit last night. I was hoping, we could scout the place out, know which way to go, but now we kind of appear to know which way to go. Just follow the organ music. It's always a pipe organ.
How do you say something? I tried /say, but it didn't work.
If you're saying, you just type it in.
Okay, just type it. Okay.
And if you're trying to use a particular language, the second drop down, right above the chat, there's like two little drop downs, I think. And then one of the drop downs is the language if you're trying to do something in some other language.
I'll grab and quickly eat a piece of cheese to make Fancy happy. It's fighting time, Fancy.
I ate some cheese from my own pack, not from his.
Who knows what's been in those pockets?
So is somebody's going to send a familiar down? Don't forget pumpkin pie.
I don't necessarily think we need to at this point. I think we can just send Val slightly ahead.
Okay. Jessica, I guess.
Yeah, as we let's shift the map over back in the foyer. We use the pumpkin pie password to get past the glyph of warding and make it back downstairs. Quick look around when you get downstairs, and nothing seems to be amiss in the foyer.
Well, should we just go the same way we did last time, but maybe down this hall?
If that's the way that the souls feel like they're going, that's the way we go.
Yeah, like when you come down down these stairs into this foyer, you can feel that pressure, that presence, the sound, even through the walls and the like. You know that it's somewhere off to the north. Um, Mostly north.
Well, we know, yeah, we know the barracks and stuff. That was just a loop, anyways. So we should just go down the right hallway and go back to the room. I mean, that's a hallway. I don't know what's to the right there, but
This
Fancy
hallway.
Fancy tries to be stealthy.
Yeah. Whichever way you would like to go. Down the hallway, kind of creeping forward.
I'm gonna try to be sneaky. Oh, why is this map so huge?
Hmm.
Scroll wheel in to wherever you want to be.
I'm a very stealthy rabbit.
And Val, go ahead and roll some perception checks just as you're creeping around, kind of heist style, peeking around corners, that sort of thing.
Hmm. Reliable talent.
Yeah, it's very good.
Turn that frown upside down.
Yeah, the um, other than the ever-present feelings of what's going on, like that, there's been no one guard or like there's no sign that anybody has been here or done anything in these spots as you've gone down the hallway.
This is our first choice of paths. Do we continue on from where the battle was fought, or attempt this other corridor?
isn't the corridor to the left where we came down? Oh no, it's not. I'm thinking of a different.
It is.
Yeah, that's where we came from.
Yeah,
To
I
the
mean the
left is
first
where we
time.
came from. Yeah. Yeah, so straight
Yeah, we
ahead.
need to go in there and then out probably through the door on the left of the back of that room.
Yeah, I mean, I guess they were definitely doing something in that room to probably try to slow us down. So I guess that might be the right way.
Yeah, so either left that way or out the back side. Or wait, you guys went that way. Still remember.
Again, assuming we still feel the souls.
Yeah, even
Flowing away.
The left
especially
side.
in the larger, like Val jumped into the larger room here. You can even see um, like some come through the wall and just kind of drift.
Okay. Okay.
In the bigger room in the hallway, you're like, what was that? And then you kind of like you maybe it was pretty tight quarters, but um, maybe in and out of the ethereal plane as they're not just always solid in place. You definitely get this creepy feeling that everywhere around you there's something.
I do light up Fancy's sword. I just picture them walking into the back of Amaros.
Pretty sure that would be on purpose.
Yeah.
One second here, when someone stopped.
Just kind of hiss at Fancy. Stop touching my butt. I don't know if that came through. Stop touching my butt.
As we're moving through, I'm gonna summon my turret and walk around with it.
Fancy tries to go ahead and, essentially what I want to do is use my inspiring leader talk that I've already prepped him for a little bit this morning, with the exciting cheese talk and stuff like that. So he's doing with all kinds of hand signals and motions, flexing, fixing his hair.
Yep, that music sounds about right.
Do I have to target everybody to make it work? I forget how it works.
Oh wait, what were you doing?
I'm trying to do inspiring leader.
If you're putting an effect on them, then yes.
Okay.
Nice. I'll take it.
Not complaining.
He just always knows what to say.
Piss me off.
So I just stepped through the Stargate.
Map. Oh, there it is.
So, Val, as you approach this door, that breathing hum feel, ever present, becomes more intense, and it's like constant, almost like you have a little tinnitus with that ringing in your ear, of the hum that is going on. And even at this distance and through what you surmise is multiple walls, muffled, you hear just arcane effects going off from time to time.
Are they warding up against us?
And the Shadow Anchor serves as a gateway that stabilizes things as well. It's a link, so I'm sure they are prepping up. This is getting charged force probably coming through, so. I don't know if. Is there a keyhole to send a spider? Something? Like if they're just if they're just right in that room, maybe we should try to fireball them. But I don't know what's beyond that.
I mean, we can use the X-ray vision glass ring.
Nobody attuned to it, so we can't.
Oh, you mean nobody did it?
Nobody did it. I asked several times. Nobody was like, I don't know what everyone's. We all may have 3 things attuned right now. I don't know.
Attuned. I'm attuned. I think 2, 3. I'm attuned to a bunch of stuff because of my artificer stuff.
It says I can have 4, but I don't know if that's accurate.
You know what? Mine says 4 also. I thought I was done at 3.
I don't know if there was a 2024 change. I don't know.
I think that is me. That was I set it at 4 instead of 3.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah.
So.
Oh, I'm currently only attuned to 1 item, actually. I'll use it. I can use X-ray vision.
It's still in the party thing. I mean,
yeah, I will have attuned to it last night then. If, yep.
I was hoping somebody'd have a spot for it. Pretty cool. Oh my god. I love it.
Oh, that ring is dangerous. You said, what is going on?
What's going on?
I can't move the window. It just keeps expanding it. That's interesting. Okay.
Fancy appears to be growing impatient, so he moves closer to the door and he's like, "Are we gonna open it?"
I discerned the X-ray vision ring is not going to function currently because I remember that is this short hallway. No, it only has a certain thickness it can go through. In the cave network or
Well, that's all we really
mausoleum.
want to check. We want to make sure that they're not standing right behind the door.
Okay, I'll
Right.
pop it. For 1 minute, it's working.
Oh, it lasts a minute.
Yeah, it only lasts 1 minute. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's actually not bad. Go with y'all. Go together.
Go
Follow
quickly.
Val.
Well, yeah, I can follow. Like, I won't be able to see
Well done.
outside of the hall.
You see through the door, down the hallway, and see a bend at the end. Nothing else. If you scan either direction of the hallway, the walls look somewhat transparent, these little stone walls, but it's just dark on the other side of the walls around you, other than the hallway.
The hallway's clear. I cannot see anywhere else.
Let's go.
I'll inspect the hall door for traps.
Let's
and
go.
Attempt to open it.
Okay, go ahead and investigate. It doesn't seem to be trapped. Or locked, for that matter. So open the door. A little bit of a step up stairs in this hallway.
If Weldon needs guiding, I go with him. I'm not sure if you're blind to anything else right now.
Oh, you can see.
Nope, completely fine.
Oh, okay, it's
You
normal.
get to the
Okay.
edge, you peek around the corner of the hallway. You can see that just after the turn, there is a door just on the other side. Hum is much louder. The door does not appear to be trapped.
Hold on. Let me look behind the door.
You look through the door, just on the other side, looks like a bookcase. And then just off of the door, there's like a path around, and then the X-ray vision can slightly see through that bookcase to see another bookcase.
I see a room with books, and my vision is fading. Okay, X-ray vision gone. And disco lights.
What does it look like from yours? Okay, cool. Yeah, so as you enter this room, you see a series of bookcases and a few tables with items strewn upon them. The bookcases are mostly empty. It looks like there were some book scrolls, that sort of things on there, but they look ancient or magically aged or something. The bookcases themselves seem to be solid and reasonably new construction, but the items on them have deteriorated as though they've been there for eons, crumbling nearly to dust. There's some tables, it looks like, where maybe people pull some research off or do something on the tables and in several nooks. The tables look fine, but the items themselves look eroded and decayed as though aged through time greatly. And yes, disco lights.
We're gonna finally find out if one of Val's costume changes is 70s disco. Okay, just
Creep
do a
around the edge of the
percep-
bookcases. Nothing seems to change. You can see the lights are shining down from a very steep staircase that leads up on the edge of the on the north edge of the map. Given the angle, you probably couldn't actually see what's in the room at this juncture, just that it's super steep. And by super steep, it's not like normal stairs are usually like 45. These are some crazy, almost like half ladder stairs up into some other platform.
Can we hear anything from in the room from where we are?
Yeah, I would like to listen for people sounds.
There is definitely mostly magical hum, and every now and then you hear, like, because I keep playing, like, a lot of those arcane sounds are coming from the room. But no words, no chanting.
I just whisper to Val's like, I think we're going into a trap.
Possibly, but what other recourse do we have? They know our goal, and it is our goal. So
The best way to go into a perspective trap is fire. With fire. And plans.
interesting tactic. I can't say I would have anything to say against it.
You have to survive to live to say anything as the ambusher. No one ambushes the rabbit.
Well then, speaking of which,
I get ambushed.
you feel the hair across your body start to stand on end as a large electrical static starts to build. The tiles of the floor beneath you start to glow. There is an arcane symbol on the floor. I need Val, Weldon, and Fancy to make a first dexterity saving throw.
Let me double check. Something dex. Just make sure. Because I have lucky forward here. Dex save, right?
Mhm.
Okay. All right.
And fancy as well. Okay. Okay.
That fancy.
Zeb's having current trouble with his speakers. I don't know, or microphone.
Joe roll dice.
Not if you can't hear the instructions.
That's why you smack him in the back of the head.
Yeah.
That close.
You could yell at him like normal.
No, you're not coming through.
Let's wait just a second for him to come back before we.
Kill him. I mean,
Yeah.
side question: do you get to choose the colors that it cycles through?
Mm-hmm.
He went, oh,
Yes.
oh, sorry, guys.
Welcome back.
Sorry about that. I'm supposed to do a deck saving throw, or did you already do it for me?
I did not. Make a dexterity saving throw.
That was a good.
Oh,
I'm playing an old man. He's slow.
yeah. That's yep. All the ladies in the clubs call you geriatric.
Set that off. You whippersnappers.
And they like stepped on a rune or something. Did I see what happened or?
You would not have seen what happened, but you do see the sparks of electricity that would fly out and zap in the center of the room. Yes, it was very similar to the glyph of warding that Fancy put down. They had one in the middle of this room. Let's see. I'm trying to get it to pull open. But my damage, all that stuff is gone. Some reason. Well, I'll just do it manually. So Val, by saving the dexterity saving throw, and having evasion, you take no damage. Weldon pass. You do not have evasion, I don't think. Do you have an evasive ring? Just make sure.
I invasive ring. No.
Okay, so then you take half. So that would be 27 points. And Fancy, you take 54 points.
That's nothing. I'm on fire!
So it would eat the temporary hit points first.
Did I apply the damage myself? I can do it.
Yeah, don't. It's because I don't have it. Yeah, we'll have to do that because the damage effect that I had for the counter did not. Like it deleted, and I can't add. I tried to add it back, and it won't.
How much should I take? Oh, you're typing for me.
Yeah, I
Okay.
gotcha. Which would only amount to 14. Yeah. And yeah, sorry for the timing here. Like the messed up kind of threw off what I was gonna do all at once.
I think getting shocked that bad makes Fancy forget all about stealth and everything. But he cries out still in character. Holy balls, that hurt!
That was just the first roll, so.
With the trap going off, a voice from the ritual room beyond. Ah, the intruders arrive at last. You've seen only shadows. This is the source. Do you hear them? The dead do. They beg to be remembered, to matter again. We grant them purpose. We grant them Palor's light, not as mercy, but as weapon. You would close the gate? Then you do not understand. You fight the darkness, but it is the light that burns here. You stand in the hour of rebirth, of vengeance, of the eclipse. This world forgets its gods. We will remind it in ash and shadow. Everyone roll initiative.
My reaction to his comment is I burn things.
Aren't I supposed to have advantage on initiative?
Is Amy
Right.
with us?
Yeah, I'm over here.
She's just.
I figured you were just waiting that. I just wanted to be sure.
Should have advantage.
I can bring my turret up. My turret does exist.
Okay,
You are supposed to have advantage on your initiative.
Yeah.
You just reroll it, I
But you
guess.
don't have any effects on at the moment.
Oh.
Probably from where I made the character.
Hey, Drad, does the Cloak of Displacement effect, do I need to put it on somehow? I'm not sure we ever did that.
The Cloak of Displacement, we just need to make an effect. We know that all attacks have disadvantage. That's what the any attack against you has disadvantage until you get hit, and then once you get hit with an attack, specifically an attack, not just damage, because you weren't hit with an attack.
Targeted with it.
Yeah, you weren't hit with an attack roll. It was a save. Then it goes down for a full turn, full round rather, and then at the start of your next turn, on the next round, it comes back.
Work. I think that worked.
Val, you're up first.
Remember them traps I mentioned? Oh, don't step on them.
So the climb up, like I said, it's like half stairs, half leaning ladder, up onto the ritual room where the light is coming down at you. It is generally considered difficult terrain to climb said ladder stairs.
Get about halfway up in there.
Did we get to... Hold up. So you moved your movement speed. When you get to the top of the stairs, you can see into the ritual room itself. You see 4 obsidian pillars inset in a giant circle that's carved into the stone floor. Around the edge of that carved circle is 8 different glyphs that are glowing. In the center of the circle is a large base that has crystals similar to what you saw in the room with the water in it that they were using to channel something out of the coffins into it, the ritual they were performing when y'all burst into that room. And that the base in that center has many of them of varying shapes that are look to be arranged in a very specific pattern that goes all the way around, and a large layer of that crystal across its top. Floating above the base, you can see what appears to be a large kind of tear in space of a portal that is forming.
Where is that tear again? Right in the center of the circle?
Yeah, like so. If you can see the center circle is the base, and the tear is directly above the base. This ritual room itself is kind of surprising, the change in scope, because you've kind of gone down and up and down and up and all this kind of weirdness. But all the rooms have been, a little bit tall, but normal like room ceilings, 8-10 foot tall ceilings, and then you come in here, it's vaulted. The ceiling is like 30 feet tall, and there are 4 statues in each, one in each corner, and then this giant ritual circle in the middle.
For sake of clarification, even after my dash action, I was only able to make it up halfway up those stairs.
So was that the dash bonus action for your as a rogue, and then you get your regular action still? Like that was part of what I was also going to ask when I described the room.
Oh, I did not think that through because I forgot about the dash thing.
Yeah, the cunning action to dash, so you can still take an action if you so choose.
Like hide.
You would, even though you took damage, you are out of line of sight, and stealthed, so you are considered hidden at the moment.
I took damage.
Yeah, the damage doesn't. Sorry, no, you didn't. Sorry, you didn't take. Even though you were targeted with the effect, I guess is what I was. Yeah, you didn't actually take damage though. But so you weren't like it doesn't bring you out of stealth. They never had line of sight of you.
Okay, so in that thought, I could use my remaining action to go ahead and stealth on into the room and move more.
You
does that work?
you could also use your action to dash as well if that's what you chose. Yes. Yeah, and those are 4 big statues, and then there are stone, basically sarcophagi, boxes in front of each one, in front of each statue. Okay, Captain goes first. Vel, you
Was it the captain who was talking?
um
Sorry. Or was it the illusionist?
you
Who's in the other room?
you don't know. You don't know. Val, roll me a perception check real quick. Tucked behind the little statue there. Didn't think you'd actually be able to see this. The captain walks over to the wall, and you can see a glyph. You can't really make out what it is. The captain's kind of blocking it, but you see like just this glow from the. You see the glow from the wall around the captain's body, and the captain interacts with the glyph, and there is a shimmer around the room. It's almost like it kind of starts in the center and moves out as a pulse, and then you can see like some kind of effect along the walls and across the space, the opening space of the top of the stairs. What is passive perceptions across the board? Yours is really high. You see one of the Radiant Eclipse guys go duck behind one of the sarcophagi, and you just barely see him peek out and touch one of his fellow Eclipse members, and then for a brief moment there's a radiant glow around him that dissipates, and then he tucks back behind the sarcophagus hunkers down.
So he touched him. He immediately hid. Is there Coldplay music? Sorry, I've seen the meme 8,000 times. I can't get it out of my head now.
Alright, Weldon, you're up next.
All right. So once again, how tall are those stairs?
They are. It is pretty steep up. It's like. It's more than 45, so it's almost like 15 feet up in that 10 feet of space.
Yes, we cast fireball on the ceiling.
Okay.
That's always the right answer.
Okay.
Feel the wrath of Santa Claus.
Alright, I need you to roll an Arcana check as you cast the spell.
And I will. What's the language?
Are you gonna have a stroke of genius?
Yeah, making it 15.
Or wait, what does it add? It adds your int modifier?
No, 16. Yep. +6. I have a +5 in.
Makes it 16. Your fireball streaks out and up these very steep set of stairs. Just as they cross the threshold that is at the top of the stairs, the fireball seems to impact something and like spread in and along what looks like some kind of invisible barrier and absorbs into it, having no effect.
That was only a warning shot.
And then, where is it? So we go.
You've been waiting so long to do that.
I know. Wait. I just moved my turret over here. Where'd it go? Did I put it under something?
Val, you can see the fireball gets real close and hits, and then you can see it, the energy of it travel along the wall behind you, beside you, and all around the room. You can see the glyph next to the captain glow.
My turret should be in my room somewhere.
It's
so-
way down in the foyer, I think.
I just moved it. Oh, it didn't want to go. It didn't go through the walls. Okay. And it would have been with me. So
Summon at some distance, like right.
25. I would have. I had it with me.
Yep.
I summoned it when we entered. So but it lasts for an hour. So
Okay. Yep.
and it can't see anything from here, so it's not doing anything.
Fancy, you saw that fireball streak by up the up the staircase beside you, and you expect to hear the big boom, the blazing
Yeah,
fire that normally
Fancy's
happens, but it just dissipated.
Well, assuming that's going to continue to happen, so I think I'm just going to try to heal myself. Cast oh no.
Go ahead.
Going to cast I thought I had. Oh, there it is. I'm going to cast Cure Wounds at rank 3 on myself.
Yeah, you go to cast the spell, and the effect goes off, but you notice that as you go to cast it, it's like you're trying to weave something together to form the spell into a thing, and you do it just by thought, but you kind of really had to concentrate that last like split second for it to just click together. But it did.
Okay. And I am not going to move yet. So that's it for me. Boop.
Alright. This Radiant Eclipse member casts a spell, and at the very top of the stairs coalesces from the ground, kind of like melts up out of the ground and forms an ethereal, with radiant glow statue of Palor holding a large greatsword that stands. The statue itself looks in an attack ready position. This one. Hold on, no. That one's not actually there. That one did something different. Armoros, and then Dagon, you're coming up soon.